And I wonder why the Sharks fans, Panthers fans, Knights fans, they always shit on the Bulldogs fans because we're always quick to blame the referee. Cuz I'm fucking, I'm sorry, boys, cuz I'm getting too heated, bro. Fucking straight up. All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of the Touchline Podcast. You're new here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, comment down below. Boys, what's happening?
Same thing, man. We got the new jerseys, as you can see. Yeah. I just came in, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Took like 4 months to get it. I don't know why it takes that long, but the ship, because it's basically Belmore, so but I think they had to collect everything.
The demand was heavy for it.
There was so much. But yeah, it came, it looks good, man. This is actually, surprisingly, I have the training jersey, but this is actually because that's a training jersey. This is actually the only jersey I have right now.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't have
any jersey. Other jersey?
I used to have, but I've grown into them now. So I didn't collect them, so I just got rid of them. So, but yeah, this is actually the first jersey
it's looking good.
I currently have right now. But I want to keep collecting.
It's one of their better jerseys.
Of course, because it's 04.
Yeah, like
that's why.
Yeah, like just
all the jerseys are the same.
So even with the sponsors, it doesn't look too bad.
It looks good,
even though it doesn't have the Mitsubishi like the 04. But
I wish I was a home jersey.
Nothing beats the OGs.
Yeah, they should have left that jersey, eh?
That's home.
Yeah, I wish they could, but I think next year maybe.
Yeah,
because 2 years you need to keep the same jerseys.
Oh, these one they'll keep this one.
No, so the ones we have now you need to keep 2 years.
I think it'll be this year. And that's it.
Maybe this could be next year.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, look, I hope so. But it's been a great round of footy. Round 20 was very good. You know, Nathan Cleary's field goal return, he smashed it. The Bulldogs incident, we'll get into that later. And we'll just start off with the round 21 tips. Who you got this week is the Dolphins and the Titans, which should be an interesting game.
Yeah, let's start off.
So first game we got Warriors versus West Tigers Friday night.
I'm going to tip Warriors. They're playing in Auckland, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm tipping Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
I'm sticking with Warriors as well.
Yeah, I'm going Warriors as well. I think at home they need a win.
All right, next game.
Next game we got Parramatta and Melbourne Storm.
Moses is out for the season now.
Yeah, with
big
a
miss for them. Yeah. Melbourne on form right now, like only 3 losses this whole season. So they're really the team in form, probably the best team this season so far. Yeah, Melbourne, big win.
Yeah, I think Melbourne as well, man. Yeah. After they beat Roosters on the weekend, it was a close game, but they played very good with, what's his name, Grant Anderson, bro.
Yeah, he smashed it.
He smashed it, man.
He's good.
He's so good. Parramatta, I don't see... I don't know. To be honest, Parramatta, they're kind of struggling still at the moment, and they've been struggling. They've been struggling too. And I heard that Jason Ryles, he wants to get rid of the main players like
Ryan Madison,
who else?
Campbell Gillard.
We'll get into that a bit later. Yeah, that's one of the topics.
So I'm going with Storm.
Yeah, I think Melbourne. Melbourne, I think on a 6 or 7 winning streak. So they've been on
form.
But
they still haven't been that dominant team.
Yeah,
I think recently, last 2 weeks, they've been and 3 weeks, I'd say, been better. But overall, it hasn't been the most convincing and wow season. You know what I mean? But yeah, now they're starting to click.
Edged wins.
Yeah.
You know? But
and Munster comes back, I think, in 2 weeks. So
no, it comes back next week, I think.
Next week he returns. Yeah,
which is good, man.
That's scary for the league, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, man. They're going to really push for that premiership.
So yeah, we're all going Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne. Yep. Next game we got Brisbane and Bulldogs
in Brisbane.
At Suncorp.
My heart says Bulldogs, my head says Broncos.
So what? You're going to choose one choice?
I'm just going to stick Bulldogs, man. We've been good this year where we've been solid. And I always say when Bulldogs are doing good, there's no reason why I'm going to tip against them. So I'm just going to go Bulldogs.
I'm sticking with Dogs. Look, I know it was a short, what's that, points, 2 points.
Yeah.
But Brisbane, they played very good against Newcastle.
Full team.
Reece Walsh, Adam Reynolds, Carrigan, Payne Haas as well. But end of the day, I'm sticking with Dogs, bro. My team's going to win.
Yeah, I think Dogs will win. Surprisingly, in the game against Cowboys, I was a bit worried that we'd lose that game. But this game, for some reason, I've got confidence that we can win, bounce back and get the win.
I only tip the Dogs because it's a must-win for them, man. We've seen there's gritty performances, and I think that's what we're going to get in this game. 2-point game, this one. So that's why I've tipped the Dogs.
It'll be close.
Next game, we got Cowboys versus Cronulla Sharks, the Pretenders.
The big game.
The big P.
Cowboys have been performing lately. They're on a 3 winning streak, I'm pretty sure. They've been doing good. So they've got easy games coming up. So if they can keep on winning, I think they can cement their place in the top 8. Sharks, Hines still out. They did smash Tigers the other week. But again, it's Tigers. I think it's going to be a difficult task for them. So I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll go Cowboys at home.
Yeah, I'm sticking Cowboys too.
Sticking Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Next game, we've got Roosters versus Manly.
Big game, Manly hitting form right now.
Yeah, they are.
Last season, I was very impressed with them. Their first season under Seabold, they done good. They missed top 8, but it was because of the end. They struggled to get a few more wins to get into top 8. But this year, they're looking good, but they won't beat Roosters. So I'll go Roosters.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Roosters as well. I know they played pretty good against Melbourne, but they were short. Manly had a good domination against Titans.
Yeah, they smashed
big
it.
high scoring, 38-8.
Yeah.
But my head's just telling me Roosters.
Yeah.
I think Roosters will bounce back.
Roosters,
I'm going Roosters, but their performances against the top 4 sides this year they haven't won their game. Melbourne, they lost. Penrith, they lost. Who else? Sharks, they lost. So that's something they need.
Manly 4th.
No, Manly's 5th, but I'm saying the top 4.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't beat any of the big sides. So if they want to really go far in the finals, they have to fix that straight away. But I think Roosters will get the win.
Well, anyways, the next game we got Dragons and Penrith.
That's gonna be
a tough game.
I reckon it's gonna be a close one.
I think it will.
All the
But you got the
players are back
returns
up.
of Brian Toto and Jerome Law as well,
Jerome
and
Law,
Isaiah and
Edwards is
Liam
injured.
Martin as well.
Liam Martin's back.
I found it weird how they rested. They're the only team that rested their players
Was Penrith
this
only?
week, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally was
Everyone
Penrith.
else backed up.
Everyone backed up
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
for the Penrith Panthers.
I think maybe because they know
Dolphins, maybe. They
No,
just
not because
rested
of
their
Dolphins.
players.
I think they know they're going to get top 4. I think they know top 8's done. The other ones, Broncos needed their full strength team. Cowboys needed their full strength team.
Yeah.
So I think Panthers knew they could, go a game without them.
Yeah.
But they're back, and I think they win.
Yeah, I think it'll be a tight game, but I think Penrith will win.
Look, I'm going to stick with Dragons.
Okay.
They need to win to go back on the top 8 again. Because I know the other week they lost. Well, didn't
No,
they?
they win. They
They
won
actually won
Broncos,
again
yeah.
against Broncos. Sorry,
30 to 26.
yeah, 30 to 26. My apologies. I think Dragons should go back into the top 8. I think they should win at home game.
Yeah.
So Penrith, they did just win by luck,
Just, yeah.
with that
They were
2-point field goal
lucky,
by Nathan Cleary.
Yeah.
But end of the day, I'm sticking with Dragons.
Yeah, I'm going to go Penrith as well.
Okay.
The next game, Dolphins and Titans.
Dolphins.
That's how we
who
got.
this
Who you
week.
got,
We'll
yeah.
do that.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, I've went 30 points to 22 Dolphins win.
Yeah, who wants to go, Anthony?
Sorry, bro.
Do you want
My score prediction 40-16 Dolphins.
Okay, big
So
win.
big win.
Big win. Yeah.
I've went 28 to 24.
It's always been a close game.
Yeah, it's
between
always
the
close
two.
game, yeah.
I went 26-24 Dolphins.
Okay. Wait, you went, what did you go, Bill?
26-24
Okay,
Dolphins.
I went anytime try scorer, Hammer, so Tabuai Fidel.
Fidel?
Whatever.
Fido.
Fidel, yeah.
Hammer. Just call him Hammer.
Yeah. Okay, Anthony.
I
I don't know why I said the full name.
That's all right. Anytime try scorer, Jake Averillo.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going David Fafita.
Katoa.
Katoa. First try scorer, I went Jack Bostock.
Yeah, same as well.
Yeah,
Jack
Bostock,
Bostock
yep.
as well.
I went Connor
Lumi.
Lumi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip Sammy.
Yeah, and
That's
man
the
of the
one.
match, I went Hammer.
Yeah, same here. Hammer as well.
Put me Hammer.
Yeah.
Who do I go?
Chabot went Jermaine Asako.
Yeah.
And bold prediction, I went Hammer to score a hat trick.
The f-
Yeah, I
you
realised.
copied mine.
Oh,
did you go that?
Yeah,
no way.
I put Jermaine Asako interception try.
Yeah,
I went Dolphins to score in the last 10 minutes to win the game. Two tries
tries
to
and
win the
boys,
game.
not bad.
It's interesting.
So far, only me and Bill have actually got a bold. It's hard.
It is hard.
But I'm closing
It's been hard lately,
Let me
yeah.
quickly go.
But when you're the
to
Mystic
ladder.
Mac like us, man, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go on the
get better, boys.
ladder. Right now, it's so Chabel's sitting with 41 points in total. I'm sitting with second place with 34. Bill's 34 as well. But I jumped up because I got 2 right this week, and Anthony's sitting on 28.
Did I get any points this week?
No.
No.
You and
I haven't
Chabel
got a point in
0.
like 3 weeks.
So what am I on?
28
What?
last.
Oh, that's all right.
He's last on both
I'm
touchline
always-
tips and who you
I'm
got.
always last. It's all right.
Yeah,
all good.
There's one last game.
Last game we got Raiders and South Sydney.
That's a tough one because Rabbitohs need to win. Both teams need to win.
Yeah.
Fogarty is back. His performance was good. Raiders at home, they just got their win, full of confidence, as well as Rabbitohs. I don't know, it's going to be a very close one, but I think I'm going to edge Raiders just because no Latrell Mitchell in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna edge Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
stick with Rabbitohs too. They played very good against Tigers.
They are playing in Canberra.
Oh my god. Yeah, and Canberra played well against Warriors as well, but
I'm going.
but
They should have lost that game, bro.
yeah, I know.
Let's be fair.
I'm going Raiders.
I'm sticking with Rabbitohs. So Rabbitohs.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go. Let's go,
done.
Rabbits.
So that's
That's our tips for this week.
Let's quickly recap. Not too long, but let's talk about the Blues win at
Yeah, what a great win.
in the Origin.
They Yeah.
Well, anyways, I want to
But-
say congratulations to the New South Wales Blue.
Yeah.
Bringing back the shield back home.
That's right. Finally
That
breaking the
finally,
drought.
man. Oh, thank God,
We
man.
have a one in
2-2
Suncorp.
Is that a 2?
Nah, man.
Oh, 19.
At
19
Suncorp,
years.
yeah. We have one at the side.
They
of
proved
match
me
day.
wrong. I said we're going to
Yeah,
get
you said we're
demolished.
gonna get smashed. Yeah, I had a feeling. I said the week before, so like the week of Origin, that there's a lot of pressure on Queensland. There's like been a lot of talk with Billy Slater, his selection, and I just felt there was a weird vibe heading into Origin Game 3, especially this one in particular. And I just had a feeling the Blues would get the job done. It was tough, man. Like it was 0-0 for majority of the first half, and then it was whoever's gonna score that first try is gonna win it. And Blues got it, and then they went on back-to-back tries.
Yeah.
I feel this is gonna really help us in the future on the next year in Origin. I feel it's a massive win, lots of confidence. I know next year, depending on the season, how it's going, injuries, things can change, but I don't know, just this is gonna bring something so different into next year's Origin, and Queensland are gonna be affected by this. Because losing at their home ground, they haven't lost there in years against the Blues in the cider match. So it's going to really affect the confidence.
Let's talk about that game, but what a game, man. Like a lot of people will compare this game to the 80s, man, where the beef was there. Bro, that fight that happened on that sideline, man.
That was
one
electric.
of the greatest fights I've seen.
Yeah.
It's very strange that Cherry Evans was the one that started the whole thing. And, and he didn't even get
Why didn't he get binned?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I know.
That maybe not
That was
banned, he should
confusing.
have got fined.
Bro, binned.
No,
Oh,
not
no,
fine.
he
Not
missed
fine.
the- yeah,
He
he
missed
missed
the-
it.
bro,
I thought he said banned.
He put
No
Luai
need.
down. There
No
was no
need.
need for that,
Yeah,
man. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
that
yeah.
started that whole scuffle.
But then he shoved Luai first, and then Luai shoved him back.
Bro,
Like, with
they're
the finger.
protected species, the
Yeah,
Queensland
they are.
Maroons. I swear to God,
And
that
then-
game
Yeah.
with Ashley Klein, declined. Oh,
Ashley Klein.
I hope your card declines.
whatever. But man, like talk about protected species, man. Reece Swallows, Daly Cherry, that whole
Even
squad,
Jeremiah
the
Neno as well.
contradictions in that game.
Yeah.
I think it was Moses got taken out after he kicked the grubber in that first half. They didn't call that a penalty, but then when that happens to Cherry Evans, penalty.
Yeah.
And then the same thing, Toto gets a high shot in the in goals.
Yeah.
That didn't get called a
but
penalty.
it's
1
crazy.
second.
Yeah.
And then that same thing happens. I don't know who it was. Second half, someone gets a high shot. Who was it? Bro, who was it?
Was
Who
it Angus Crichton? It could.
I think Crichton did a high shot.
Yeah,
And they called that a penalty.
Yeah.
Just the contradictions in that game.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
was
I'm
a
saying.
lot. There was a lot happening. But to your point,
Against all the odds, man. We've taken it. We've taken it
Yeah.
home.
yeah. But to your point about the argument and the fight as well, Jeremiah Nano comes out of nowhere and just like goes to Jerome Luai, and that's how the brawl started. And how about when what's his name, Cameron Murray, Matt Burton. What's his name? Kulawatu. Everyone got involved.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
That was
But
amazing.
they just try to stop the fight. Oh, you got to back up your brothers.
Yeah,
you
you
can't.
have to. Like,
I
it's
agreed.
so dumb.
Yeah.
I agreed. Murray getting binned.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree
fair.
because
Like,
he's
he
coming
was
off
on
the bench. Yeah, but
it does make sense.
Like,
Yeah.
he gets banned, but there's Gordon Tallis, for example, like he was the biggest grub back in the days. You say, "Oh, Cleese, my dad was telling me how big
was.
of a grub was he." He's telling like Murray not to do that. When, of course, in that era, if that was him, he'd be running the same way as
yeah.
Murray
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
Gordon Tallis was he's cut. He's annoyed that Queensland didn't win.
Of course.
But for him saying, "Oh, the Blues, Cameron Murray should have not done that. He deserved to get sin bin." Like, look at yourself. You would have done the same.
he's sitting too much on the sideline these
Yeah.
days. Too much of a
Yeah.
reporter
Yeah,
these
yeah,
days.
yeah,
yeah.
Had you had the prime Gordon Tallis, he would have said the opposite, even if it was
Yeah, I
the
know.
Blues.
And there was a photo where it was like two Blues. I think it was Critter and Luai, and there was like 10 Queenslanders
Yeah.
around them. So I think that's the reason why I think Murray came in to support the players, because it was 2 against 10 in that
100%.
sort of
Yeah, but all the
situation.
Maroons,
Yeah.
but all the Maroons all came in and they were trying to like get involved. But that's when the boys that came in tried to stop
But
it.
that game, man, no one's
That was electric,
Bro,
but-
we kept Queensland scoreless in their backyard.
Yeah, they didn't
how
score.
much
For
of-
40 minutes straight.
How much of an achievement is
They
that?
didn't
That's
score twice.
gangster,
That-
man.
that-
And you know
it
what?
is.
The passion we have, because we haven't had this passion in a while.
Yeah.
The passion we have now is because of Michael Maguire. Big props to him. He's had a fantastic series. He's coached the Blues the right way. The first game we lost because of that send-off. That changed the whole game.
Yeah.
Game 2, we hammered them.
Yeah.
Game 3, in a way, we did hammer them because they didn't score a try. And it was just, big hit after big hit. And that mentality that we need, we've been missing. Michael Maguire's. You can see the players are so passionate for the Blues now. They're playing for the Bads. They're playing for each other. And I just don't feel it's like they're relying individually. They're playing all as a team.
Yeah.
Like Crichton, he's so good. I love this for Angus Crichton. I'm talking about.
yeah.
He's so good, man. Like,
Oh, he smashed it,
what
man.
he brings to this team is different from what other edges we've had in the game in previous years. He's just I love watching.
And you know what it was? Onto Michael Maguire. He made the Blues realise how much we hate Queensland.
Yeah, exactly.
Fittler wouldn't do that. Fittler would say, "Oh, good match, whatever, good sportsmanship." Maguire saying about glass houses. The media ate it up like anything. Yeah. And then they'd shoot that question to Slater. Slater, I think it got into Slater's head about the glass houses. And then that reflects into his coaching abilities towards the Queensland team. Bro, it's that culture that's coming back. He understands Origin.
But I wanted to say, like, do you think that was the right move? That Michael Maguire was the right coach for New South Wales?
No, because it was
I'm just saying because
they won the series for nothing.
No, but I know that, but I'm just saying it is the right move.
Because
you doubted him at the start, maybe?
No, never did. No, I think it was the right decision and right move because he wanted the similar players that played before in the Origin as well, like Luai, Toto, Crichton, Liam Martin, Isaiah, all the main stars. Like even Bradman Best too.
He
like
smashed it.
What I loved about the game when that whole thing changed when Jerome Luai stepped in, when Connor Watson flicked the ball back, and that's when Jerome Luai just ran in like that. That's what changed the whole thing.
Yeah, with Michael Maguire, people got to realize that at Tigers, it's Tigers. He can't do anything. Like he's very limited. Only like the greatest coaches can do it. Like Wayne Bennett could go there and do something.
Yeah.
But Michael Maguire, he won a premiership with the Rabbitohs. He won a cup with the New Zealand
as well, the international
team.
level,
And then again, he's won us a series. He's a very good coach, and he's ruled out any potential, of maybe one day going back to coaching. Yeah. He wants to stay at Blues because he loves it.
Can I say one more thing as well? Like with the whole team selection as well, I think Michael Maguire should leave the same team for next year. But if anything happens, like
then you change.
Just in case, like you can put like Matt Burton for example. Who else can you put in?
Like the question is right now: does Moses keep or clear up? Personally, me as a fan that's not the biggest fan of Mitchell Moses, I think he deserves to stay into the Origin in next year. I think he's phenomenal, the way he controlled the game, and he's earned my respect, Mitchell Moses. Not like I said, I'm not the biggest fan, but after that performance, what he did for the Blues, bringing the Shield back to New South Wales, I can't hate him anymore.
Are we just going to forget about everything Cleary's done in his career?
Yeah.
Because of one Origin performance? Yeah, Mitchell Moses smashed it, bro. Won us the game. Mad props to him. I bloody love you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you can't go past what Cleary has done in club level and even international level, man. All right, he hasn't done it in Origin, but bro, you can't overlook Cleary, man. If Mitchell Moses doesn't play the best next year and Cleary's still smashing, who do you pick?
Cleary. You put Cleary because we know Madge is basing it on form. I just feel Maguire, I think he will not drop Moses. I just feel he's got the halfback he needs
right now.
I think Moses. Yeah, but anything can change next year. Like
I reckon, even though, man, you got to put Cleary, man.
You got to put Cleary.
Even Luai,
but Luai killed it, man. Luai smashed it.
Like I feel this is the year where he needed to have a season without Nathan Cleary. I've said it multiple times before, where I don't feel Luai's the best player. He doesn't know how to control the game. His kicking game isn't the best. But what I've seen from him this year for Penrith and Blues has really shown to me that Luai can really help Tigers progress next year. Yeah. And that's what Tigers are missing. Someone like Luai who's good defensively. He can control the game. His kicking game has improved immense this year. And it's good that Luai's really shaping up.
And what about the team song that Crichton, Luai, Toto and Spencer Linu, they made it the song. Yeah, that was a mad song.
I always love that song. What's that Tui's new one?
I feel
like a Tui's. I feel like a Tui's. I feel like a Tui's.
It was good, man. Like it's just again this team feels connected.
Everyone's
buying into what Madge was doing, and like again, it's as Bill said, they hate Queensland now. You could see that passion, that every hit they wanted to kill him. And Angus Crichton in the video, he's saying, "Oh, you like that, like trying to get
culture, bro. That's like culture, bro.
The culture's back now. Thank God, man.
But it's good now. I finally. I was missing that love for the Origin I had before. Yeah. Even though we're losing, I felt that games were a bit tougher back then. But now we're starting to slowly see that, and it's just like hypes you up.
Because the last 2 years, quickly, you see Luai and Walsh, that rivalry there. Even Crichton in it. If Fox was in it, Fox has a bit of a banter with the fans of Queensland. So it's good that this sort of new era of the
Jerome Luai.
He's walking back. Did you see him in front of Caxton Street?
That's what Origin's about, man.
That's what makes it going to be another level, man.
Right, I can't wait for it next year.
But yeah, look, let's talk about Jason Ryles now. He's got an early release from the Melbourne to not coach the Eels, but just to start working on him, start to see who he wants to get rid of, who he wants to keep. And in a way, you could probably say he's going to start taking control, maybe give Trent Barrett like orders of what to do, because he wants to get his team up and running so that he has these 8 games. They'll start to adapt what he wants to do. Then they'll have the preseason. Next year, they start having an idea of what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do a great job there. And you look at Trent Barrett when he came to the Dogs early, like straight away, once he left the Penrith when they won the comp, straight away he got into business and went to the office and started finding ways to get the club better. But yeah, Jason Ryles, apparently Talagi, they want him to stay in 2025, and he's promised to be the fullback next year. Gutson moving potentially into the centre role. Like you spoke about, Ryan Madison, Gillard and Siva on the list to leave the club.
Yeah.
So it's good that he's come early, and it's, again, you have 6 months being prepared rather than waiting next year to start and getting what you want to
but the thing is with Gillard, Marcus Sivo and Madison, where they're going to go? Like, where are you going to put them in the club?
A lot of clubs would go for him.
But why would they get? Why is he getting rid of him?
Ryan Madison,
they're good, man.
Ryan Madison, I don't know, man. I don't think he's been the best for you.
Apart from Madison,
he's
I agree
always
with
on the
Madison.
bench.
Yeah,
Mike Siva, I think he's getting a bit
Fans don't like
washed
him.
up.
Yeah.
Fans don't
Their
like him.
fans
But
don't
I feel
like
like
him.
it's just because of a losing culture.
Maybe,
that's what it is.
On his best day, man.
you know he's the Bulldogs junior, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's a Bankstown Bulls junior. Ryan Madison.
Madison.
Ryan Madison, yeah.
Sivo.
Sivo, yeah, he hasn't been
best
playing.
day, bro. He's
I know, he's always a gun, but then he just lacks off
I'm
a
more
bit.
surprised that they want Gillard out. Because I think
He's been there so long,
the
man,
best
They
forward.
just need a fresh start.
Yeah.
They need a fresh idea.
It's where it starts again for
The
them.
positive thing about this is not a big rebuild. Just a few players get rid of. They can bring some players from the junior academy to start playing. Like Blaise Talaga, they've got this new kid, Harper, who's starting to come in the utility role. And yeah, it's not a big rebuild. I think Jason Ryles, with his experience with Craig Bellamy, he's going to learn a lot. We can see with Serraldo, he had Ivan Cleary.
Yeah.
We're starting
He's considered
to see
one of the best, like now, as a young coaches.
Yeah, Jason Ryles, it's a very good decision that he wants to join early.
Yeah.
It shows where he's at, like similar to Serraldo, where he Phil Good told him not to come 2023, but to come this year, but he wanted the challenge. So it's a good sign for Jason Ryles. And
I think it's Eels fans should be happy that he's come early. I think he's the right coach for them. Just like Serraldo, I didn't trust him last year, but he's really proved me wrong and showed what he can do. And I think Jason Ryles is going to be on the same level as Serraldo.
But with the 3 players as well, like you need to, they have to shop around to see where they want to go.
Yeah.
Or they can go to Super League as well to give them like an extra.
Anthony loves to pull the Super
loves
League.
the-
No, because you know what? Because
the
there's some players. No, it's not that. Because some players like when they're not playing the best in the
Yeah,
club
they go
level,
Super
Nah, you're right.
they'll go up to Super
it's a
League,
rebuild for sure again.
Just
for
a
Para.
rebuild.
It
like
is.
how Josh Reynolds, when he left Dogs, back in
He went to
2017,
Tigers,
2018.
then Super League.
No, he went to Tigers and then went back to.
Anyways,
to Super League,
but yeah,
Look,
boys.
go.
Top 8. Let's talk about it, man. It's very close in terms of points, man. Everyone, you can't really pick who's going to be in
8
the top
teams
8.
in the race.
Round 21. We don't know who's going to be in the top
And
8.
we've only
got 7
we're talking
games
about
to go,
Rabbitohs,
yeah.
talking about Raiders. We're talking about who's going to jump in that
crazy.
8
Of course
and who's
they-
going to fall out.
It's a hard decision, man. Very
now-
hard decision.
Yeah.
Now, who do you think falls out and who do you think makes the
So
8?
look, the top 4 I think is confirmed.
Yeah.
Roosters, Panthers, Sharks,
And
and
Melbourne.
Melbourne. I think they're all confirmed.
Yeah.
I think Dogs with the fixtures. Look, we've got Broncos, Raiders, Dragons, Dolphins, Warriors, Manly, Cowboys. We've got 4 home games.
Yeah.
And considering how good our home record has been, I think that's enough for us to really get top 4. So not top 4, top 8.
Yeah.
I think Dogs will be in there. I think Manly will be in there. I think they've really impressed me. Turbo's hitting in form. You got the likes of, what's his name? Was it Hapawadi?
Yeah.
But he's injured now for 4 to
his
6
eye
weeks.
socket, yeah.
Jason Saab has been performing. They've got a good squad. Attacking well. They've got one of the best attacks in the competition. So yeah, I think Manly will be in there as well.
Yeah.
So Bulldogs, Manly. I think Dolphins will be there as well.
You gotta say Rabbitohs. Bro,
Rabbitohs might bounce.
I've got
Yeah.
a gut feeling they make
Maybe
it.
they can
They're
squeeze
gonna,
in.
they're gonna. I think they're gonna edge just the 8 spot.
But look at their,
Maybe,
they got Raiders away. That's tough. Sharks.
I reckon they beat
tough.
Sharks.
Storm tough. Panthers and Roosters. They got
All right,
tough
maybe Panthers and Storm's the only one I've beat, but they all beat it. And Roosters.
I think
That's
if
a bit
they
of a
had
hard one, but
Latrell Mitchell is a big miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Latrell was
Yeah.
in there, 100%, I think they would have made it.
Yeah.
Latrell's that missing piece. So for me, I think Bulldogs, Dolphins, Manly get top 8.
Yeah.
And Dragons maybe.
you want to say Dragons?
Look, I'm gonna say Bulldogs. I think I'm gonna back the boys to go into the top 8, but maybe not 5th. Maybe we might squeeze in 6th. Like, I don't know.
Our top 4 hopes are done, eh?
I think it's done.
It's not done, but that was a big.
I think it's
blow.
done.
We should have
Yeah,
won.
it
that.
was.
We should have
Yeah.
won, man.
Yeah.
But I'll go Bulldogs. I'm gonna go Manly as well. Broncos to squeeze in.
Yeah.
I think they'll go in. And we're forgetting about Cowboys.
They haven't been the best.
They haven't been the
Cowboys have
best.
easy fixtures.
They have easy
do.
fixtures.
They
got-
have easy fixtures.
I know, but something's. I don't think Dragons maybe just a bit too soon. Okay, that's it. Bulldogs. I'm gonna go Bulldogs, Manly, Broncos,
That's it.
Dolphins.
That's top 8.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins can't make it.
Dolphins.
Oh,
Dolphins are still in the top
so
eight,
my
which
bad. So wait, because I only put 3 teams. So wait, Bulldogs, Dolphins, Manly, and I put Broncos in it.
Yeah.
That's it. I forgot.
There
the
you
team,
go,
that's why.
Anthony.
Look, bro, it's a tough decision, you know. Look, Bulldogs, they played so good this whole year, you know.
Yeah.
I know at the start of the year wasn't the greatest, like a few games that didn't go our ways, but now, like, we've proved a lot, we've won games, and now I know we've got a tough task coming up for the next 7 weeks, but I think they will get, I was telling you on the phone, I think we'll get 5 wins out of 8 games, 7 games out.
Which is enough, I reckon.
Which is enough.
To
So I
get
think
top eight.
Bulldogs will be in the top 8. I think Dolphins, man. Dolphins playing very good this
Wayne
year.
Bennett too.
Almost
Wayne
big,
Bennett,
he's
you
the
have to
reason.
understand about Wayne Bennett's experience level. Even the likes of the players, Hammer, Nicarima,
Good squad.
Jack,
Katoa stepped up this year.
Katoa as well,
Stock.
Asako,
Pain guy they have now.
Pain guy now.
I think they'll make it.
Dolphins will be. I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'll say Dogs will be in there. Dolphins for
Dolphins.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to squeeze Dragons.
Yeah, okay.
I want to see Dragons in the top 8 because I know they struggled just like us the last couple of years, but I want to see them to give a crack in the
So
finals.
you reckon they'll make it?
They'll make it.
One more spot.
And I think I'm squeezing Rabbitohs, man.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs will bounce back.
So
They've
you
been
think-
playing very well
So
as
you
well.
think Manly won't make it?
I think Manly will choke.
Okay.
I think Manly will definitely
Okay.
choke.
Bill.
I'm gonna go Bulldogs, Dolphins. Bro, I don't know between Manly or Broncos. That's a
You got 2 more teams.
Bulldogs, Dolphins. Fuck.
I feel
Bulldogs,
like,
Dolphins, Manly. I'm gonna say Manly. I don't know if I know I said Rabbitohs, but
We forgot about Knights too, but
Bulldogs,
yeah.
Bulldogs, Dolphins, Manly. Bro, I'm just gonna say Rabbitohs.
Yeah,
Rabbitohs
Rabbitohs will squeeze.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Look,
go-
I feel we're not.
They're
we're
always
not-
going to be in finals. So
I feel we're not giving respect to Cowboys.
Yeah.
Just because of their
they're good.
fixtures,
They got-
Yeah.
they've got Sharks, Tigers.
Uh-huh.
That's already 4 points. I feel they get.
look, yeah,
but it's gonna be hard, man.
the attack is good, but the defense is rubbish.
yeah,
Look,
that could
yeah.
let them down.
Yeah, I know.
I feel Dolphin. Like I went Dolphins over, but I feel that they could get out because they've got Titan, they've got Roosters, Warriors, Bulldogs, Storm, Broncos. They've got some big games, and
Yeah, they do.
look, they almost. I think they'll beat Titans, not Roosters. Warriors away. They might. It's gonna be tough, man.
It's a
The next 7 weeks is
I've
going to be
never
very tough.
seen since the days I've been watching foot. I've never seen a tougher season than this.
Oh,
8
yeah.
teams in the top 8 race.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's why every fan from those teams in the top 8 are panicking. They don't know
Yeah.
if they're gonna make it.
And-
Normally, it's like 3 teams in the top 8 race. This is 8 teams. And what's
It's
annoying
tricky, yeah.
is
is that the year Bulldogs want to go in the top 8. The top 8 is so close.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know.
Of course, our
2021
luck.
it was so spread out. Top 4 was done in like the first 16 games. Everyone knew that's the top 4.
Yeah.
But now we're going into a stage where literally anyone can make it. Like technically, Knights can still make it if they go on a
Yeah.
hot run. But
Raiders,
it's
no
interesting.
chance. Raiders, no chance.
Yeah, man. Look, it's
They're-
gonna
they're
be
done for the
interesting.
season.
But,
Debate
leave
time.
leave your comments leave your top 8 in the comments down below. Who do you think's gonna make the top 8? It's gonna be a close one.
It's gonna be a very tough
But
one.
yeah,
It is.
now boys, before we move on to no,
This is the last thing.
That's a
Last
separate
one.
video. Wrestle talk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wrestle talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't realized, we've split our videos now. So League Talk will be a separate video. Wrestle Talk will be a separate video, just so it's easy for you guys to watch what you want to watch. So yeah, now boys, the final thing now. It's caused a lot of heat around the
I
NRL
know.
world right now. Everyone's commenting about it.
about to
Try,
get-
Everyone's debating
no
about
try.
it. Yep.
This is about the Bailey Hayward try disallowed. Now, was the bunker wrong? Was Sutton wrong? Who wants to go first?
Who wants to start first?
Let's start.
Let's go. Let's Anthony go. first.
No, go, Shabel. I want to hear Shabel.
It's 3 against 1.
Go,
so-
Shabel. Go. I want to hear out of
It's
Shabel.
3 against 1.
Go,
I know
Shabel.
that.
Okay.
Well, it's 3 against 2. Sorry.
All right, let's go.
I know there's a new system, a new rule where you have to have force and pressure onto the ball. But if you can see the highlight again, you can see that he's reaching out. His hands slowly, of course he's losing contact with the ball, but he's still got pressure on the ball. You can see when the ball bounces, there's pressure on the ball.
What the?
Yes.
Bro, how do you see the pressure?
We'll watch it later, but we can't watch it now.
No. What do you mean, bro? Like, someone pull it up. Bro, he did not ground the ball.
He did
But
ground the
in
ball.
what universe did he ground the ball?
Why are you saying it's no try?
10 years ago, that's a try. I've seen
But there's been
I've seen finger tries. I've seen Baba place a finger on a ball and got the try back in the day. Hold on. But in today's game, as you touched on it,
But there's
today's
been tries that have been given
You
like
look
that.
at 2 years ago.
Not even this year. There's
Last
been
year,
few
I think it was
tries.
last year or 2 years ago.
You're right.
Tom Burgess, the exact same.
I think it was last year
or
or
was it George
something, yeah.
Burgess? One of the Burgess brothers. He exact same situation. Even worse, it got given a
think-
try.
look-
and that point, the ref gave it a try.
It's up to interpretation because these bunker, like, as I said, so many people say it's a try. So many people say it's not a
that's what
try.
the bunk system has done to us.
Any day of the week. I'm not worried about George Burgess.
But that was
I'm
worse.
talking about this.
Yeah, that was
So
worse.
that's why I'm backing that point.
In what, bro? Like his ball, you got to ground the ball. The ball was floating. It was floating away. You never saw him place that ball down. He got up off that try.
Oh,
He
don't
got
get me
up off
started.
that try, knowing he didn't put the ball
Bro,
down.
he got
Don't give me the concussed debate.
Watch the video. The knee, as soon
Before
as
he
the
stood
knee
up,
hits
before he
him,
stood up.
as the knee hits him, his head
All
goes
right.
back and
Was
his
he still
days is off.
concussed when the bunkers was thinking it was a try? He was actually happy
His
with the
days
boys.
not- no, he's-
He got happy. He started.
he's
He
not
started.
happy.
that point.
Look how-
Oh, but after 10 seconds, he was not concussed anymore.
when he got up, he
Wait,
was
no,
still like,
come on, bro.
He wasn't
No.
happy.
But let's talk about
He
the
wasn't
try. This is the rule. This is
go.
the actual rule in the rule book.
Okay.
Exerting a downward pressure on the ball in contact with the ground. Now he had his
was
hand on the
pressure on the
ball,
ground.
but
Never-
had
Let him
that
go
ground,
first.
had the grass not been there,
Yeah.
was that a try? That ball was detaching from his hand. Yes or no?
But still, there was.
But yes or no?
What do you mean?
But this.
If there was no floor,
There was no floor,
If he
he's
was
saying.
in the air floating, and do you think his hand would have still been on the ball?
But you can't
Because
say
the
that.
ground stopped the
But
that's
ball
the point of
from
it.
But that-
it stopped him from
but
losing
But
it.
think
Yeah.
of it as a normal try. If there's no ground, where are you going to ground it?
But
What do you mean?
Let's get the ball, for example.
Yeah, I go.
Let's say this is the try line.
Okay, yeah.
The ground, the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
If I put it down,
Yeah.
eventually the player lets go.
But he
There's
lost
gonna
the
be
ball,
ground-
bro. He fully lost contact.
Nah, man, there was
He
pressure.
fully lost
His hand was
contact.
slipping away
He
from
never.
that.
This
He
ball,
held- this-
bro.
he
This
has
ball.
3-4
This
fingers.
ball floated away. It never went like. This would have been a try. He's going for the try. That would have been a try. His hand was going in that same. He dropped it, cuz it
Nah,
went away from his
pressure.
hand.
But
He went away from his hand.
He has, let's say, 3.5 fingers on it. It's never went.
It's
It never
never like-
bounced like this. It always look.
Bro, I'm
he
pulling
holds
it up.
it
I'm
slips
pulling it
away.
up right now.
He loses the grip, but he
He
never
lost,
loses
but
the ball.
he never
goes
regathered
like
the
that.
ball. He never regathered
Because
the ball.
it's not
Samuel.
like
He had
the-
fingertips on it. Is that grounding the ball? He never actually applied pressure. Pressure. That's the word in the rule book. Applied pressure on the ball. There was no pressure.
Wait, before we get Anthony, let's get your take because we've been taken over.
Look, I've had footy experience in the past. Okay, I've
no,
seen
he
it.
played
No,
fucking first
I know, but I'm going to get to my point, mate. All right, I've had footy experience in the past. It's happened to a lot of footy players in the past. Okay,
Back in the day.
Back
That's
in the
a
days,
try.
yeah. No, it's still a
I'm
try,
not-
yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. That was a try back
Yeah,
in the
I know,
day.
it is.
Yeah, okay, continue.
but the way I saw it yesterday in the game,
Yeah.
it's a try.
You
I'm
look-
putting
But,
my
all right,
money,
raise
my
your
heart and
argument.
soul. It's a try.
All right, fight my argument. Why was that a try?
He had 3.5 fingers on the bloody ball before it slipped out of his hand, but he still had pressure on
But
it.
that
and
ball
still
was
a
going
try,
in the
mate.
same direction, bro.
never
Yeah, I
lost
know,
it.
but
He
it's still a try.
He lost the ball
But
as he put it to
Sutton,
the
I know he's a
ground.
dumbass. Okay?
No. This is what's
Sutton's
wrong.
always
This-
against
as
us, I
much
know that.
as-
Bunker.
as
It's a bunker.
much-
It's a bunker.
as-
Bunker, he can go
hold
stuff
on,
themselves.
No,
I
hold
don't
on,
care.
cuz. As much as I love the Bulldogs fans, they're my family, brother.
Yeah, I know.
I love them.
We're all the
I
same
love the
too.
fans, but my issue with that whole situation is how we love to point the finger at saying we got robbed or at the referee. Trust me, bro. You go back to many vlogs. I'm bagging on the
Yeah, no,
referee.
no, I'm not
And
saying
it's
we got
gotten wait.
robbed.
Hold on, cuz. It's gotten to the point where we bagged on the referee for so long that in situations like this where it wasn't a try, that's it. We got robbed. As Dogs fans, we love to say
Yeah,
the robbed word.
yeah, no,
Bro,
you're right.
it's gotten to the point where, cuz, blame it on our performance. We're going.
Exactly.
We're
Oh,
going. Wait, hold on. We're
observe it.
going for the 2 when we're already 2 up. Why didn't we go for the
Yeah.
try to shoot for the try?
know.
Or why aren't we talking about Matt Burton's misconversions? Why
Yeah.
isn't that the topic of discussion? Why are we talking about a try that, it was a try? Why is that the talking point, bro? Talk about our performance, cuz.
And one
I'm
more
so
point as well.
sick of this,
No,
cuz.
no, look,
I'm so
it's-
sick of this
Bill,
as a Dogs
wait,
fan, bro.
Bill, one more
It's-
point.
Bro, just, can we stop playing the victim game?
No,
Stop,
it's
stop,
alright.
bro.
Look, you're right, but one more point as well. Even Josh Curran, when he got hit in the head as well, there was a high shot as well. It wasn't
Yeah.
a penalty as
Oh,
well.
bro, I'm not worried about
I
that.
know,
No,
but
no,
there was a high
honestly,
shot as well.
the
Hey,
perform-
bro, hey, keep
The
going, go.
performance was bad. Look, first half was better. Second half, look, we deserve to lose. I'm not saying, this call affected us to loss. We deserve to lose. That end of story. But still, there's points in the game, not just for Dogs. Every NRL club in this in the game have had calls against us, and that just shows it's the refs' fault. Yes, the performance is bad, but the refs have to take accountability. They're not doing their jobs properly.
All right, because I agree, but anyone can contradict what I'm saying. You go to any vlog, I'm swearing at Jared Sutter. Yeah. But it's gotten to the point where that's all we're doing, bro.
Put that aside. That never happened. That try, we didn't deserve to win, but because that's happened, that's put us in a situation. Yes, Burden missed the conversion. That's his fault. I don't think he should be our kicker anymore. Sexton should be the kicker. But these little situations, the refs are not doing their part.
Okay,
they have to do their part. Our part.
But that was a no try.
That's my whole argument.
That was a no try, bro. But that's just no wonder why. Because again, I love the Bulldogs fans, but no wonder why the Sharks fans, Panthers fans, Knights fans, they always shit on the Bulldogs fans because we're always quick to blame the referee. Cause I'm fucking. I'm sorry, boys. Cause I'm getting too heated, bro. No, fucking straight out.
Let's talk. But look, I'll be honest. Look, hold up. Bulldogs, not only Dogs fans, if this was any other NRL team, NRL fans in the competition, say this happened to Manly or Panthers, if that had happened to them all saying it's no try, that would have been saying it's a try.
As I said, it's a 50-50. There's so many people saying try, there's so many saying no try. And as Shabal said, if that had happened to another team, there will be so many fans saying that was a try. And we're in a situation where we're saying that a try. Not once do I see the ball separates from your hands and bounces before he grounds it. There's still pressure on the ball. As I said, 4 fingers on it, still putting pressure on the ball. As I said, I think it's...
Look, it doesn't matter as well. Like, no matter the pressure that you put on the ball, okay, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, doesn't matter. If there's a tip on the ball, that means still a try as well. You see a lot of times.
I blame the ref. I blame the practice system.
But Jared
I blame the ref.
Tip different because tip there might not be pressure, but this guy had 3, 4 fingers maybe still holding the ball. Look,
but it's always the ref's fault too.
I feel it's up to interpretation. So many people see it differently. So many.
That's why you blame the ref and the NRL. What they've done. This is why the game is corrupt because no one knows what. This is like in football, soccer. Fans do not know what a handball is these days.
That's right. Yeah.
A handball touches the hand. It's not a handball. It just shows not just for football. They're confusing the game. No one knows what the actual rule is, and that's why people are having many people saying there was a try, no try. They have to fix this so the game can be simple and everyone understands what the rule is.
Yeah, Willie Mason as well. Willie Mason.
No, that's right. I had to get a breather.
No, it's all good. Willie Mason, Andrew Johns, Brad Fielder, they all said they're sick of that 6 again rule. And what about the 6 again rule in the NRL? Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Look, every time they go calls, 6 again. Look, how many times they do it in the bloody fucking minute? They might cut that
rule apparently, but with the 4-pointer where we took the 2 points when we were leading by 2. Personally, I had no problem with that. Why? Because let's take it back to 2010. Wayne Bennett had the Dragons, the best team in the comp right now, had the best attack, the best defense. I think it was against the Broncos. It was a penalty that they took the 2-0. Another penalty, they took the 4-0. Yeah. He loved his team to take the 2 because that 2 is so valuable. Yeah. How many times did Bulldogs have a chance to attack? Not just the Cowboys game, but the Warriors, the Sharks. We struggled to score. Yeah. So at that point, that 2 points is so valuable. Yeah. You got to understand, as I said, Wayne Bennett had the same situation. He loved his team to take the 2 because those 2 points could be crucial. Now, yes, Cowboys scored. But then we had the chance, we had the potential because of the 2 points to, get a penalty goal, to get a 2-point field goal. So personally, I had no issue with them taking the 2. That's how I saw that. And even quickly, before we end this topic, even the drink water situation, you can see Burden's bombed it, and apparently he's facing backwards, and he lost the ball. And of course, when you're facing backwards, it's still on. Yeah. But when you see the highlights again, I have to look at it again. He's caught it. And the ball goes forward into his stomach. So he's facing backward, but the ball goes straight into his stomach. So technically, that's forward, and it's went backward eventually.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, I know. It's hard to tell that.
I'm done talking about this.
Look, that's a wrap.
Sorry, guys, for leaving.
It was a stressful.
I had to get a breather, man.
No, it was
but it irks me, man. Trust me, bro. You're not gonna stop seeing me swearing at a referee. Trust me, bro. But it's just that instance where I know that was a no try, and it's just bagging on just the. Why aren't we bagging on our own performance, bro? Why is that not the talk of the town?
Even our attack wasn't the greatest too. The last 20 minutes of the game.
And the boys.
It is what it is. But yeah, it's stressful because again, as we said, that was a must-win to be 4 points off top 8. But
that's what makes it worse. Yeah.
Before we wrap up this, we've got a special guest, a special video coming up this Friday. So stay tuned for that. We're not going to reveal the guest. Should we reveal it? Or you'll see it by this Friday.
They already know, anyways.
So they do.
Put on the story.
So James Howard, I'll say there. The video will be out this Friday, so make sure you stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys soon.
Take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.